And you know how you make America great again? Tell Donald Trump to go to hell.
Mr. President, everybody in this room has one thing in common. We all have your back. Oh, my Lindsey, my Lindsey.
But
what?
All I know is Lindsey Graham
How?
is butching up, man. Lindsey Graham's butching up. He's butching up.
This?
Be careful.
Yeah. He might as well be chewing some chaw.
Yeah,
and
he's
spitting.
ready. He's ready to rack balls till the sun comes up.
I don't know where that is.
We have it.
I think it got lost somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be unfortunate. Bob Seska, can you send us Lindsey's balls again? He wrote a letter to the editors of the Wall Street Journal. Ooh. Oh, hang on a second.
He's going to teacher. Ooh. I'm going to tell teacher.
In which he vowed the U.S. Senate was ready to grind Vladimir Putin's war.
Oh.
I didn't say it. He did. He's going to grind her.
Is he a grinder?
Going to grind him up. He's going to grind Vladimir Putin's war machine to a halt.
Is that
Trump is unable to broker a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, he's doing so well at that. The bear stop, don't eat my kayak strategy has been really working fantastically well. In the editorial, the journal's board argues for the GOP to advance Graham's bill that would hit countries that buy Russian oil and gas with tariff sanctions. Lindsey, because of course he did, because he racks balls, had only kind words for Trump's efforts to end the war, but made it clear he was ready to act alone if Trump failed. Lindsey, gonna grind her.
Butch.
Gonna put him in the grinder.
It's grinder without an E.
Do you just get the sense Vladimir Putin is laughing his ass off at both Trump and Lindsey Graham? I mean, oh my God.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're a laughingstock.
Yeah, exactly. Wall Street Journal, by the way, once again bitch slapping Trump, this time on Russia. They write, Mr. Trump may be the only person in the world still surprised by how Putin is behaving. The Russian is the same man he's been for 2 decades, bent on reconstituting as much of the old Soviet empire as he can get away with. Ukraine is his obsession. He's not going to modify his ambitions merely because Trump alternates between begging for peace and scolding outbursts on social media. Yeah, it's the strategy is just
Stop that!
Seamless.
Stop that, Bear!
Okay. Lindsey Graham, as Lindsey Graham writes in a letter nearby, he has 82 co-sponsors on a bill that would hit countries that buy Russian oil and gas with tariff sanctions. If Trump signed that sanctions bill, it would sail through the Senate, combined with the promise of more arms to Ukraine when the current supply runs out. These sanctions might change Mr. Putin's calculations about the price of war, but GOP senators can act whether or not Trump approves.
At least that has a little bit of strategy to it. I mean,
it's standing up to Russia.
It is, yes. It's not just, playing footsie with Russia.
Oh, by the way, you were on vacation for a week, which means that you were wrong about this very big thing. He did take the $400 million bribe jet from Qatar. I feel legitimately bad when you have a moment of being happy, clappy, and hopeful, and then you get shot down. It hurts me more than it. I just said, who's going to stop him from doing anything?
Congress has to approve of gift that large.
Okay. Well, but so far they're not doing anything. Oh, by the way, we have hit. I apologize because I'm wrong every time I say we've hit the stupidest part of the stupid timeline.
Well, then you're wrong.
I'm always wrong on that. Jailed reality star Joe Exotic rages after Trump's Chrisley pardon. So the Tiger King guy's mad at the.
At the Chrisleys.
Okay.
At Chrisley knows best. Uh-huh.
Oh, you know who has given up on his pardon is Katara Ravachey.
Oh, yes, George Santos.
Katara Ravachey is being very dramatic. Oh, do we have I Will Survive? I don't know if he ever performed to I Will Survive, but oh my God.
I can come up with it, I think.
Pardon me? Oh, okay. George Santos, I am no longer seeking a pardon because the so-called friends I've had told me to go myself. So dramatic. He said, for those asking, even though I initially... Right, well, yes, that part.
President Trump has got the power to pardon you. I mean, you've, I think, tiptoed around this issue so far, but given that the clock is ticking and you're going to be in prison in 80-odd days, if Donald Trump is watching this interview, do you want to make a personal plea to him?
Well, look, I've made several comments on this before, and I'll double down now. Previously, I was not entertaining a pardon because I didn't know what my judgment was going to be. Now I am in the process of filling an application to a pardon for the president. I'll take a commutation, clemency, whatever the president is willing to give me. I don't want this to seem like a political pitch. I want it to be a fair pitch. And I think no one better than President Trump to know what a weaponized Justice Department looks like. And, this is exactly it. 7 years and 3 months in prison for first-time offenders over campaign matters just screams over the top. And I would appreciate if the president would consider.
He was so sure he was going to get a pardon, and they're like,
I don't want to
Who
talk
are
about
you?
it. I don't want to talk about it now.
right. They said, who are you?
Who?
Diva down.
Who dis? New phone. In America, personal religious beliefs should be just that, personal. But today, Christian nationalism is on the rise, threatening separation of church and state. Laws are being passed based on religious doctrine instead of reason, eroding our rights and freedoms in legislatures, public schools, even in courtrooms. One set of religious beliefs is being forced onto everyone else, but that's not what our founders intended. The Freedom from Religion Foundation is fighting back as the nation's leading group of free thinkers working to keep religion out of government. FFRF protects your right to think for yourself, whether you've always been secular, left religion behind, or simply believe in true religious freedom for everyone. If we don't stand up now, we may lose our religious freedoms. Join FFRF in defending our secular constitution and keeping faith a personal choice, not a government mandate. Visit ffrf.us/freedom to learn more, become a member, or text my last name Miller to 511-511, because in a truly free country, no one's faith should dictate everyone's future. Text Miller to 511-511 today.